today on 15 on 15.
Local Taekwondo star Monica Pimentel qualifies for the Summer Olympic Games. Plus, the Dutch Marine base in Aruba announces their annual open day. And more viral videos of the week. Thank you for joining us on another edition of 15 on 15 right here on Channel 15 ATV with Daniela Piazzi. Let's get started with our latest local news topics. One of Aruba's Taekwondo prospects for the Olympic Games in Rio has just made national history. The local fighter Monica Pimentel has just become the first Taekwondo athlete in Aruba to classify for the Summer Olympics. It was a result that caught many by surprise, but the reality is that the young female athlete Monica Pimentel made history for Aruba by being the first Taekwondo fighter to represent Aruba at the Olympic Games through the classification process. The qualifying fight took place in Aguascalientes, Mexico, under the guidance of her coach, Teo Rodriguez. Monica was able to win all 3 rounds in order to make it to the finals in the category of 49 kilograms. During this competition, only the 2 athletes to make it to the final round would classify for the Olympic Games. Monica Pimentel has been in intensive training programs for over a year in anticipation for this day. She has trained with experts in South Korea and Cuba alongside her preparations here on the island. Congratulations to Monica Pimentel on this outstanding achievement. She will be joining the sailors Thijs Visser and Nicole van der Velden, as well as swimmer Mikkel Schreuders at the Olympic Games in Rio. Moving forward, now that all of the containers from the downtown port have been relocated to the new docks in Barcadera, the plans to develop the area into a touristic attraction are in full swing. The first impression of a touristic destination is the most important for any tourism-based economy. Here on the island, when arriving by cruise, the Paardenbaai Welcome Plaza is this first impression. Although it is currently under construction, the plans to redesign it are already in action. When thinking to just 5 years ago, the entire Welcome Plaza region has gone through drastic changes, and this is just the beginning. The first phase of this renovation is already complete, with an extension to the Aruba Linear Park, a new parking lot for bus operators, and paved grounds. With only the introduction of the downtown streetcar, Aruba has booked several additional cruises. Now, with the plans for the Paardenbaai Plaza, this amount is expected to increase further. The next step in this project will be to relocate the kiosks in front of the Royal Plaza area to Welcome Plaza region. New regulations will also be enforced where these souvenir merchants will have to set up and work in a more organized fashion. And what about the recently cleared out container port in Oranjestad? Well, currently plans are underway to make this a touristic attraction and extension to the Paardenbaai Plaza. Turning the page, this week Aruba welcomed over 10,000 cruise ship visitors from a variety of markets around the globe. This marked a successful day for gift shops, taxis, tour buses on the island, which were quite satisfied at the end of the day. On Wednesday afternoon, the streets, stores, and restaurants of Oranjestad were packed with cruise visitors. At the local port, Aruba welcomed 6 cruise ships, namely Free Winds, Azura, Zenith, Coral Princess, Celebrity Eclipse, and Monarch. With over 10,000 visitors, tour operators were delighted with the quantity of passengers that were all looking for different ways to know the island. No bus or taxi was left unbooked on Wednesday afternoon. From historic tours of the island's top landmarks, treks through Arikok, or simply a visit to Eagle Beach, all tour bus operators had their hands full. January and February have shown substantial increase for cruise ship tourism compared to 2015, and visitors are spending more. Turning the page, when walking in the Main Street area, you have most probably already seen the 4-story high Zara building coming to life. The department store, which is scheduled to open a month from now, has been greatly anticipated by fashionistas all over the island. Zara is a Spanish clothing and accessory retailer based in Spain. It is a flagship chain store of the Inditex Group, the world's largest apparel retailer. The fashion group also owns brands such as Massimo Dutti, Pull&Bear, Stradivarius, Oysho, and Bershka. The clothing retailer is known to compete with H&M as the #1 clothing store in the world. Just last year, the company opened 330 stores in 56 markets around the world, bringing its total number to 7,013 stores. And of course, Aruba could not be left out. For over a year now, this modern building has been underway in the downtown area. Construction workers can be seen working from early hours of the morning until 9 o'clock at night to complete this project by mid-April. Within the last month, the building has begun to come to life, with large glass windows being installed as well as a fresh coat of white paint. Both men and women have been hired to complete this project. The first 2 floors of the Zara building will be the women's department and warehouse, and the 3rd and 4th floor will be the men's department. Many international brands have shown their interest in opening in the Aruba downtown area, and Zara is the first of many to form part of the renovation of the downtown area. We'll be back with more 15 on 15 after a quick commercial break. When we come back from the break, the Marine base in Savaneta opens their gates to the community once again. Thank you for staying with us right here on Channel 15 ATV. It has practically become a tradition. Each year on May 1st, the Marine base in Savaneta opens its doors to the community to give us a sneak peek on what goes behind their gates. The annual open day at the Marine camp in Savaneta takes place once again on Sunday, May 1st. The open day has a dual purpose. First, it is aimed for the Aruban population to get further acquainted with the work of the Royal Navy, the Marine Corps, the Aruban Coast Guards, and the military. And secondly, this day is meant to raise money for charity. During the open day, there will be many spectacular demonstrations, including a great demonstration of the Marine Corps, the Royal Army, the Royal Military Police, Coast Guard, the Aruba Police Force, and Customs. They will give visitors a glimpse into the daily activities of the various government institutions. Besides these activities, different sports clubs will participate in various sports activities to promote their clubs. In addition to these demonstrations, visitors can also actively participate in various exciting activities, such as descending a crane, sailboats, firing guns, or the exciting obstacle course test. Of course, the Marines also thought one of the little ones. There will be kids' corners where the children can jump on the trampoline and the air cushion and face paint. Like previous years, this year again there will be a free marketplace giving individuals and businesses the opportunity to offer a variety of articles and goods to the public. Over 16,000 visitors passed through their gates last year, and each time the number keeps on growing. Moving forward, a sport that has grown quite a lot on the island within the past year is CrossFit. Fitness fanatics on the island have come together and formed somewhat of a community of athletes and turned this sport into a lifestyle. For the second year in a row, Muscles and Lungs CrossFit Center is organizing their 5-week-long CrossFit Open competition, where Aruban members get the chance to put their strength and endurance to the test. The yearly CrossFit Open Games by Muscles and Lungs Fitness consists of a 5-week competition where the athletes are put to the challenge. Exercises range from simple jump ropes and jumping jacks to heavy weightlifting and toe-to-bar workouts. Athletes are challenged to complete as many assigned exercises in a period of 20 minutes. Although their bodies might not be able to keep going, these athletes keep a strong mentality in order to finish their rounds.
As long as you pace it, as long as you breathe, and you just have to keep going. Don't stop.
And this sport is not only for the population on the island. CrossFit has become world-renowned in a short amount of time. Karen Bundy, for example, is originally from the United States, but found passion in this sport.
It was fantastic. It's really hot, but I've actually lived here for a year. So I'm originally from the States, and I moved to Aruba about a year ago. And Muscles and Lungs is the best CrossFit community that I know of worldwide. It's awesome.
Have you had some problems in your heat?
You know, you feel the heat when you get into it because it takes so much out of you cardiovascularly, but every place has their own issues, so it's not like an excuse.
You was happy with the time you did it, you know, jumping the rope, when the weight, everything went as your satisfaction?
You know, I'm happy. You always wish it could go a little bit better. I did trip up a couple times on my double unders, which I should have been able to go unbroken, but I think that's just nerves and excitement, so.
Practicing CrossFit, you're doing it for years already?
I've been doing CrossFit for almost 2 years.
2 years?
Yeah.
And you see the change for yourself, you get better every day, every day, every day?
Every day, yeah. I feel stronger physically, mentally. I think it makes me happier all around.
What benefit it is then?
All the way around, for sure. My whole life, yeah.
How do you see this competition?
The competition's great. Yeah, the Muscles and Lungs does a great event here, so it's fun.
The final of this competition will be taking place on March 26th at Muscles and Lung Fitness Center. The community is welcome to view the event. We'll be back with more 15 on 15 after a quick commercial break. After the break, funny or dangerous? This viral video has got the community talking. Thank you for staying with us right here on Channel 15 ATV. And to close off the show on a lighter note, earlier this week, the Facebook page Alerta Aruba posted a video that has most of the community laughing or simply in shock. Check it out. For those who know the Aruban waters, they are on most occasions calm and relaxing. But there are regions that the ocean can just get too tough, and certain days the tide is just very strong. During a day at the beach by these visiting tourists, a woman is swooped into the water by a large wave. But that's not all that has thousands of viewers liking and sharing this video. The waves keep coming, and when it seems that the woman is in the clear, she gets knocked over again and again. Finally, a second man comes in to her rescue, but he also falls in. This goes on until finally it takes 8 people to help this woman out of the water. And finally, this playful video by the online news source Huffington Post has taken social media by storm. It features baby elephants who think they might be a bit smaller and lighter than they had in mind. Babies they may be, but at birth elephants can weigh a whopping 200 pounds. The special thing about animals is that they're not aware of their size, whether they're teensy or massive. Surely you've seen a baby chihuahua bark fervently at a Great Dane. Yes, well, baby elephants are kind of the same. Just because their legs are the size of a human torso doesn't mean they don't want to nuzzle up to your face or curl up comfortably on your lap. The docile guys in this video are the proof. Thank you so much for watching. These were your local news updates and trending Aruba topics. Be sure to like our 15 on 15 Facebook and Instagram page for all of your latest news updates. Also, don't forget to tune back in Monday night at 7:15 p.m. for more 15 on 15 right here on Channel 15 ATV. See you then.